Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Putting Montana. In this video, we're going to be going over how to block the best blitz in Madden 24. And essentially, we're going to kind of showcase how to block most blitzes in Madden. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and hit that noti bell so you guys never miss a video. We are still informing y'all about all the Madden stuff. This has probably been a video that's been posted a bunch of times. Maybe I don't look for it, but I'm going to showcase how I block the best blitz in Madden. For those of you guys who don't know, the best blitz in Madden is the $3-2 A gap, because there's so many different options that you guys can do. So we're going to go over it in this video for you guys. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the Madden streets here. Now, $3-2, it's the best blitz in the game simply because you can do any type of pass coverage in it. You can do a cover 2, cover 3, you can do a hybrid, you can do a cover 9, cover 6. You can do match coverage, whatever the case is. You can come out in so many different plays, man coverage, zone coverage, doesn't matter, and still garner the same kind of pressure. Cover 1 robber, cover 2 man LB, cover 2 press, overload 3 seam, FS zone blitz, SS zone blitz. There's just so many different variations of this blitz that you guys can go with to get the crazy amount of pressure that is that $A gap. So we're gonna go over the competitive version, the FS zone blitz, for this video, just because that's what the competitive players are running. If you guys are still watching competitive pro level Madden, you'll still notice that they are running this dollar blitz at a very, very high rate. It's either dollar blitz or 4-3-6-1. So pick your poison when it comes to those. But in this video, we're gonna showcase how to block this blitz specifically. So FS zone blitz, and on the offensive side, we're just gonna be coming out in bunch because it's everybody's favorite play. Now, I do have an instant replay of the blitz coming in. So for those of you guys who don't know what it looks like or haven't seen it yet, this is what it looks like. You come in absolutely humming, and it's one of the most frustrating things to deal with. It's hands down the most frustrating thing. You start running the ball, and then they stop it, and then all of a sudden they come out in this when you're thinking about passing, and all of a sudden you're absolutely clamped, and it's one of the most frustrating things to deal with if you don't know how to block it. There's nothing worse than not knowing how to block a blitz in Madden, in any Madden. So we're gonna go over it right now. Boom, we're gonna set up the blitz real quick, yada yada yada, the exact same way that I just sent it. And there's a few different ways to block it, and there's a few different ways that a lot of people like to talk about blocking it. So the first things first, if they are only sending the 4 people and it's a consistency kind of thing, all you have to do is slide your protection to the right side. There is no flipping of the play. There is no doing anything crazy. The reason why you just slide your protection to the right side is because it forces all of these linemen to go this way and pick up whoever's being blocked there. So this outside tackle here just naturally starts blocking this guy, and then that leaves the left guard pretty much to block that guy. And I know the squigglies were a little messed up, but it ain't a Pony Montana video without the squigglies, if I'm being honest. So I had to include them. So after that's done, you simply just take your QB, and you kind of either slide to the left in the pocket or just kind of climb up in the pocket, depending on where you see that guy going, and then you make a read, and then you call it a day. But as you can see, boom, very consistent. It's going to be picked up fairly consistent. Fairly consistent. Now, the problems arise when you end up dealing with someone who is blitzing the cornerbacks. I think that's when this blitz becomes super dangerous, super frustrating to deal with, because then you have to block your running back. There is no way to block this blitz sending 5 unless you're calling a play action play, and then that gets a little bit right? You don't want to do that. It's a little bit frustrating to have to call a play action just to beat a blitz. And right now the blitz isn't going to come in because the linebacker went down. But if they do start sending that outside pressure, you do have to block your running back. And this is the most consistent way to block this blitz, okay? So we're going to set it up. We're going to press, boom, boom, boom. Everything is blocked, and then we're blitzing that outside cornerback as well. This makes the blitz 10 times better, and it makes it 10 times more frustrating for your opponent. How to block it? You're going to slide protect to the right side once again. But instead of leaving the ID on the middle linebacker, you're going to ID the blitzing cornerback. Even if he's not blitzing, it's going to force your O-line to block that left side. So if he doesn't come in, if this guy doesn't come in, because we're slide protecting this way, Anybody that's an extra blocker, like the running back here, is going to block someone that's on this left side. He is focused on anybody that's coming in from that left side. So I'm going to showcase what it looks like without blocking, without sending that cornerback, and then I'm going to showcase what it looks like while sending just that middle linebacker. Excuse me. I'm going to showcase both, blitzing the cornerback and not blitzing him. So this is with the guy blitzing. Yep. And we're going to go ahead and block our running back here. Slide protect to the right side. And then we're going to ID the mic on that blitzing cornerback. And it's going to be the same process. We're going to lean to the left and look at how well this blitz is blocked. Now, granted, I got an under pressure interception, but the blitz picked up. Both guys picked up. The blitzing A-gapper that has been one of the most consistent blitzes in the game, both picked up. And all of a sudden, you're going to be able to sit there and dot your opponent up over and over again. And that's exactly what we're looking for. We're looking to block, completely dominate that. So let's do that one more time. And this time we're going to block the running back. And again, because we're going to block the running back, but we're not going to send that extra cornerback. But again, this is the most consistent way to block this blitz. Oh, I actually didn't block the running back there, and I still, because I slip protect to the right side, I was still able to block the blitz. Again, just showcasing how consistent blocking the blitz is when you are doing it the right way. So let's do it one more time. We're going to block the running back just to assume that they are sending the pressure off of that left side. So again, everything is picked up, blah, 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 blah. We're going to slide to the right, and we're going to ID this outside cornerback. And then boom, the blitz, look at how easy. Look how easy it gets picked up. Now granted, Warren Sapp, he's got the pre-lit ability, so he's going to sit there and get the block shed, but this is and this will be the most consistent way to block that dollar A gap, because they can only send it from one side. That's something that a lot of people don't understand when it comes to this blitz. They're like, oh my God, it's cheese, it's cheese, it's cheese. They can only send it from the left side. They can't send that same blitz from the right. It just doesn't work that way. And most of the time, if you see that they're hovering above with their middle linebacker, the opposite middle linebacker is coming in blitzing. Most of the time, if you can't handle the blitz, they are going to blitz you nonstop. So this is the best way to block it. So one last tip before I get out of here. Most of the blitzes that are coming from the opposite side of the field. So say they're not sending this blitz, right? Say they're sending like the dollar, like, you know, the blitz like this. One of the easiest ways to block it is slide protect to the opposite side of where the running back is and block the running back. It's one of the easiest ways to block almost every single blitz. 4-3-6-1 users, it's the same exact thing. The only thing that makes 4-3-6-1 such a good blitz is the fact that you get the insta sheds, the random sheds from the interior of that D line. They end up bumping into everybody, so somebody ends up coming in free from time to time. And that type of inconsistency actually forces good players to make bad reads all the time. That's why so many people are still in this formation and that formation. So there's no way to really block that one, but this is the way to block this one, or most blitzes in the game at least, is you're simply sliding to the opposite side of where the running back is, block the running back, and then all of a sudden, every single blitz in the game is pretty much picked up. Now, I know that time he ended up coming in, but again, nothing is always going to work perfect, but that's just how you block most of the blitzes. If it's a 5-man blitz, should be easy to block. If you can block the 4-3-6-1, you can block any blitz in the game by doing the same thing that I just showed you guys. But the dollar A gap, that should no longer be a factor on your field, and it shouldn't be one of the things where you're like, I'll just run the ball. No, get better at passing the ball. I promise you, you will be safe. This is a safe place. You'll be fine. But get better at passing the ball, and one of the best ways to do that is to learn how to block the blitz. And this is the surefire way to block that A gap. Now, I do want to, just for video's sake, I do want to block the blitzer, the DB fire kind of situation. So I'm just gonna call spinner real quick, just to block spinner one time, just for my own personal up. And there goes Warren Sapp. But I did exactly what I wanted. I wanted to block spinner, and I did it. Slide protect the opposite side of where the running back is, and then ID. You don't even have to ID the guy. All you have to do is slide the opposite way of where the running back is, and most blitzes in this game will be shut down. Simple, easy as that. My name is Pony Montana. Hopefully you guys appreciate and enjoy this Madden tip. I will see you guys in the next one, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.